Some women don't chase, and yet they are never forgotten. Not because they were louder, or warmer, or more available, but because they vanished at the exact moment the unconscious expected pursuit. In that silence, something ancient stirs, something unresolved, something that refuses to be ignored. She is not cold. She is not cruel. She is precise. Her power does not come from manipulation, but from containment. Carl Jung would have recognized her immediately, not as a fantasy, but as an archetype. The dark feminine is not seductive because she offers herself. She is seductive because she withholds explanation. She does not collapse into reaction. She does not soothe the ego that demands reassurance. She simply steps back and in doing so forces the psyche to step forward. The man, on the other hand, does not realize what is happening. Consciously, he tells himself she was distant, difficult, unreadable. But unconsciously, she has become a projection screen. His anima, the inner feminine, awakens. What he feels is not desire alone. It is confrontation. Her detachment activates the part of him that seeks completion, not comfort. In Jungian terms, this is where shadow work begins, though he never names it as such. Her silence mirrors what he avoids within himself, the emotions he never learned to regulate, the dependency he disguises as independence, the need for validation buried beneath ego and control. When she stops reaching, the ego panics. Because without pursuit, there is no proof of worth. This is the first turning point. Not dramatic, not loud, just an internal fracture. He reaches out not to connect, but to restore balance, to bring her back into orbit. Yet she does not rush. She does not punish. She simply remains unavailable to chaos, and that restraint feels intoxicating, dangerous, almost seductive. Stoic philosophy understood this long before modern psychology gave it language. The person who governs emotion instead of spilling it becomes psychologically dominant, not through force, but through gravity. Detachment, when rooted in self-worth, is not avoidance. It is sovereignty, and sovereignty disrupts attachment patterns formed in fear. The man begins to feel something unfamiliar. Longing mixed with anxiety. Desire mixed with loss. This is not passion, it is projection. He is no longer reacting to her, but to what she represents. The calm he lacks. The self-possession he never mastered. The wholeness he outsourced to relationships. This is the second turning point. He starts to imagine, to replay conversations, to read meaning into pauses. Her silence grows louder than any confession. Trauma psychology explains this well. The nervous system becomes activated not by closeness, but by unpredictability. When reassurance disappears, attachment wounds surface. The mind seeks resolution. Obsession is born not from love, but from unfinished emotional business.